Sorry, the tape was a little off. Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Or is this Real Estate Ninja? I don't remember. We're going to talk about the true cost of convenience. We're going to talk about restaurants that are in crisis. The reason why I did this, and I didn't know anything about this, I didn't really think about it. I mean, I've heard about it before, but I didn't really think of it. And that is that restaurants are getting slammed with additional costs, not only in wages, not only in the cost of food, not only in just the cost of the black Sharpie marker that they got to mark out the prices of these menu items, right? And put new prices. Hey, Sea-Dog, how you doing? Hey, Daryl, thanks for joining me. Restaurants are in serious trouble. Now, I have an older story, but the reason why this came up was because I saw a Facebook post of a hamburger joint that I used to like to go to in my hometown, and it had closed down after 8 years. And they said that one reason was the cost of everybody using these third-party applications like DoorDash and whatever, these Uber Eats and things like this. I thought that it was the end user that ultimately paid, but I did not realize how much the restaurant paid. They said the foot traffic has been diminished. And think of it this way. You know, restaurants really need you to be in there so that they can try and upsell you. You know, hey, would you like dessert? Would you like a coffee with that, a drink with that? How many people are not ordering drinks now because they are ordering from a delivery service that's now delivering the food to their house, and they're simply ordering their own drink? You know, if you owned a restaurant before, and please, to anyone that's owned restaurants, and Carlos is here right now, if you notice his name, it's A Million Restaurant Tips. And he actually sold his restaurant 17 months ago. He listened to some crazy advice from a ninja, and he will tell you that one of the highest, like, let me know, Carlos, if I'm telling you the truth, one of the highest profit margins you have in a restaurant is the soda fountain. Now, I could be wrong, but this is what I've been told as I've worked in restaurants for a long time. And you're seeing restaurants that are now paying these third-party applications. So let me go through this story, and we're going to talk about this. And if you own a restaurant, please chime in with what's going on in your restaurant, what you're seeing. I definitely can tell you that the higher quality, the higher priced options on restaurant menus have been going away. As a matter of fact, one great indicator of that is what COSTCO has been doing or dealing with ever since the world shut down. Not only because they had, what was it called? Supply chain breakdowns with certain ingredients, but also just keeping, I mean, they're at a net loss. They've done everything they can. They own the hot dog manufacturer. They own the bread, the hot dog bun manufacturer. There's an amazing documentary out there of just how serious the CEO was about keeping those prices the same at that hot dog and soda value of $1.50. They've got to hold true, but not all restaurants, 99.9% of restaurants don't have that luxury. So check this out. This story is out of eater.com, and it's entitled The True Cost of Convenience. It says third-party delivery apps with billions of dollars have perpetuated a distorted business model rooted in customer convenience, and it's restaurants and workers paying the price. Now, I know a lot of people that have side hustles with Uber Eats and DoorDash, and they're doing well and they're crushing it. I know one gentleman that does very well as a professional firefighter, and he still on the weekends he'll work on these to make extra money for his family. Not because he's greedy, quite frankly, it's because everybody needs extra money at this point, especially with what's going on with inflation. I've always worked an extra job, you know, when I was off duty as a firefighter. But the thing is that there are fewer jobs out there. It's one thing he said. Things are changing fast. He's also noticed the great tippers that always use his services are tipping less or not tipping at all. He's seeing it right on the forefront of people spending less money. It is pinching everyone. Right? So it says here on eater.com that the restaurant industry is in crisis. Those aren't my words, it's theirs. And while delivery apps were quick to rush in and position themselves as a lifeline for restaurants at the start of everything shutting down, one of the more surprising side effects of the everything shutting down is how many consumers, restaurants, and even governments, hey, real quick, sorry that I got to use extra words, but I've been made very clear by some people in very high positions what words they're the reason why they're holding this channel back. So if everyone can check if they've been unsubscribed, and hit the thumbs up, it would help me out. But I got to use alternative words. I apologize. I want to keep getting news out and warning people about these crashes. It says here, restaurants and even governments are finally realizing the destructive power of delivery services like Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. There's been consistent coverage of their detrimental impact on workers ever since the phrase gig economy was first uttered. But the pandemic, see, I catch myself, has increased the public's awareness of exactly how they harm the restaurant industry. Over the past several months, restaurants, consumers, and even senators are protesting the app's common practice of charging punitive 20 to 30% commission rates for every order. City legislators around the country are stepping up to ease the burden, with New York City, Los Angeles, and others temporarily capping fees at 15% per order. Now, this story is old, but the problem is still persisting, and it's only getting worse. Food prices are not going down. The Fed has not fixed this. And I think it's very interesting time we're in, because remember, like I told you in the beginning of this video, one of the restaurants I like to frequent in my hometown just closed, and they said that was one of the biggest factors. These third-party apps like Grubhub and DoorDash are causing less foot traffic, so they upsell less, so the average order size is getting smaller, and they're also paying a commission. So let me know what you think down below. It's getting serious, and as more of these mom and pop restaurants close down, more people are going to lose their jobs. And to be honest with you, I think that this is a great time to start your own side business. Start small and start it with cash, and get prepared for harder times. And if you're prepared, you're going to be able to crush it in this next collapse. That's what Ninja Nation is all about. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. The Real Estate Ninja is out.